Hello, my name's Greg, and I am the Director of Global Enablement here at Upsun and Platform SH. If you got a few minutes, I thought I'd give you a quick tour of our console, its features and capabilities. When you first log into Upsun, this is what you're going to see. This is the projects page, the all projects page. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from top to bottom, from left to right, walk you through all the capabilities of what you'll see on each one of these pages as we walk through it. First thing you're going to notice is at the top here is this little drop down menu, and that's for you to choose between the different organizations that you're a part of. An organization is a top level hierarchy, and each one of those then have projects and teams underneath it. So for here you can see the two organizations that I'm part of, Terra Nova and then the Upsun Customer Solutions. By switching between those, I'm going to see all the projects that I can see on either page. Go back to Upsun Customer Solutions. If you continue over here to the right, we're going to see this little picture of my profile. And if you do the drop down, that's a lot of settings and also profile settings. We'll go through more of these a little bit later, but if you're ever looking for the menu for settings, always go to the upper right here. You're going to see it there. That's also where you can create an organization if you want to do that as well. And links to our documentation page, which is a very important page to go to, where we have all the up-to-date information on Upsun and features, capabilities, how to use it with different languages, frameworks, all the tooling, things that you can do deep dive there. Next, you're going to see search for projects by typing in here. I can type in demo. It's going to do it actively, give me a reply to all these. So if I know I had a Java one, be able to find projects very quickly inside of there. And then this is a super important one here. This is a create project link. That is pretty much across the board there. You're gonna be able to click on that and get four options here three for starting a new one. And then the fourth is if you ever wanna try our demo, walks you through all of the steps needed to launch a project on Upsun. That is there at the bottom as well. You can sync your GitHub repo, you can bring in an existing Git repository, or you can use us to do your Git repository with. All those are there. You can walk through each one of those later. Going back to the all projects page. Over here, you're going to see filters and how to organize different options here. So this little grid here shows what it is, where it's icons. And if you have I was going to say an index page or a facing page, we will do a screenshot of those in the back end, all magic-y so, and put that on here so you can easily visually see what each page is about. If it's more of a back end and API based, unfortunately, nothing will show up there. So you can also click here and do it by list mode if that's a little bit easier for you to be able to quickly hop in here and find your different projects. And of course, you can change the order. You can also change how it is organized. And then you can also break down filters over here to go deeper dive into each one of these.